play well into their 40s. Brees told SiriusXM NFL Radio that he thinks he can play until he's 45. Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers have recently made similar comments. On that note, look who's here, the coach, Herm Edwards. Always good to see you.
It's good to be here. That number sounds odd. 40 years old, quarterback in the National Football League. Very difficult to do, as we know.
We're going to start with this man because we know that's his specialty, the cliff and predicting.
Waiting for a 41-year-old to ball.
Okay.
And I'll change my tune. It's only been all of human history that they haven't.
Yeah. Which of these three quarterbacks has been the most effective, though, or will be the most effective into their 40s?
How's this for a hot take? Because I know that everyone's going to say, well, Brady, because he has an old man game already. The answer is actually Aaron Rodgers.
Old man game, you're so disrespectful.
Well, no, the point is that he doesn't rely on his athletic ability the way that Aaron Rodgers does. The answer is Aaron Rodgers, and I know it's counterintuitive. And I will here make a baseball analogy. Once upon a time, there was a feeling in baseball that the kind of pitcher that lasted a long time was a crafty lefty. He had all the ins and outs and knew how to get you out. And the fireballing, flame-throwing power pitcher would have a shorter career. Bill James, the godfather of sabermetrics, actually came out and said, no, actually it's the opposite. The crafty lefty is already what he's ever going to be. He has nothing to evolve into. The flamethrower, once he loses the fastball, can still become that crafty pitcher. And this is what I'm going to tell you about Aaron. They actually have longer careers.
We're talking legs.
This is what I'm telling you about Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers, the reason he's better than Tom Brady is he can do everything Brady can do, plus he has legs. When his legs eventually go, let me ask you this. Can Aaron Rodgers read a defense? How's Aaron Rodgers' arm? Is it precise? Is it powerful? Will he be able to evolve into the type of quarterback Tom Brady is? Well, theoretically, yes. If he has the desire, if he physically holds up, he has all the tools to be what Tom Brady is now. Tom Brady said as much, that Aaron Rodgers does all those things, plus he's got those legs. When those legs go, he can evolve into more of an old man's game, provided he stays healthy. The answer is Aaron Rodgers.
The answer is Drew Brees. Drew Brees is the guy that can't do it, that cannot do it, because of who he plays for. When I think about Aaron Rodgers, I think about the requisite skills. I think about the accuracy with which he throws. I understand that his legs are an incredibly important component to his success, and I get all of that. But at the same time, the way this man throws a football, the way his pocket presence, and the way he creates space for himself is something special. I believe that Drew Brees relies more on timing patterns than both Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady. And because of that, combined with the fact that the New Orleans Saints for the last 5 years have just had a putrid defense, that's put more pressure on Drew Brees, that's put more responsibility and onus on his shoulders, and as a result, it's a lot for him to overcome. If there was an individual who I believe could not last of the three, it would be Drew Brees.
Well, both of you make good points. And when you think about Aaron Rodgers, 9 seasons already, he's thrown the ball over 600 times. 8,000 pass attempts. Brady's has 8,000 as well. Aaron Rodgers only has 4,000 and some change. Aaron Rodgers is the more likely to
survive.
Obviously, to survive defeat. And he's 33 years old. We know Brees is 38. Brady's 40. But Brady and Brees have offenses that allow them to get the ball out of their hand. We know much quicker. That always helps quarterbacks. Where Aaron Rodgers is averaging about 37 sacks. Why? He's always trying to hit the home run. But Max makes a good point. Later on in your career, you have to adjust your game. It's almost like the great corners we see in pro football, the ones that have the ability to go inside and play safety, to add a couple more years in their careers.
How challenging is it to do that?
It's very difficult. A lot of guys can't do it. But Aaron Rodgers has all the attributes of saying, look, he's accurate, as well as nifty in the pocket. He could eventually, he's in a West Coast offense. His West Coast offense is a little bit different than Brees is in the fact that they extend the plays. He's looking for the home run where Brees gets it out of his hand, Brady gets it out of his hand. Aaron Rodgers later on in his career will be able to do that.
Be able to dink and dunk as his physical talent erodes. You know who he'll become? He'll become, as you take away his gifts, he'll become Tom Brady.
I'm shocked by this. So you're both leaning towards Aaron Rodgers. I know you said Drew Brees is out, but if you're going Brady or Rodgers, who do you think will be more successful in terms of longevity?
In terms of longevity, I would give it to Brady. And the reason I would give it to Brady is because I think he plays in a better system that protects him better than it protects Aaron Rodgers. It's not that Aaron Rodgers can't do it, but if Aaron Rodgers was playing for Bill Belichick, he could go till 45 years of age. Even though he's 33, and we're not seeing that because he's 6 years younger than Brady, the reality is clear. He plays in a system that's far more detrimental to his health than Brady plays with the system that is employed in New England.
And the other thing is, Brady's already about to turn 40. So we already know Brady can play at this level at 39, and we assume 40. Aaron Rodgers, to forecast 7 years in the future in the NFL, boy, that is hard.
So Brady can win more Super Bowls after 40 is what you're saying.
Then Aaron, well, that remains to be seen.
He's already won more Super Bowls.
That remains to be seen.
That's pretty much what you're saying. That's what I'm taking away from that.
Aaron Rodgers has the most arm talent, as we know.
Right.
I mean, he is gifted. He can throw from more platforms than any quarterback in the National Football League.
He's the most talented quarterback I've ever seen.
There is no doubt. There's no doubt about that.
Can he catch Brady with those rings?
No, that's not.
No. That's a whole different story.
That's a very unfair question to ask of Aaron Rodgers.
Why?
Because you're only the quarterback. You
He's
can't.
only 33.
Hold on, you can't win without a quarterback. But when I look, was Aaron Rodgers in that secondary last year? Did you see how putrid that secondary in Green Bay was? I mean, it was so embarrassing. I wouldn't have let those boys play in the CFL. I couldn't believe how awful it was. But I'm talking about that game they won against.
No
the Redskins.
FLs for him at all.
Good Lord, no FLs. Exactly, no FLs. So I mean, it was just that bad. Ain't got nothing to do with Aaron Rodgers. Nothing. You can only do but so much.
Right. Right.
Yeah,
but if you want to attribute
defense.
Belichick and the entire Patriots organization solely
Here's
to Brady, go ahead.
what I'm willing to say. You don't lose because of Aaron Rodgers. You don't lose because of Aaron.
I mean, even the game against the Giants in these last playoffs, the Giants were killing him in the first half of that game. It had all the look and feel of a game where the Giants are going to win. And Aaron Rodgers kept getting up and answering the bell, towing the line, kept getting up. And it was the Giants' defense that rolled over in the second half because he kept getting up and going blow for blow with those guys. And they wound up routing that team. That's all Aaron Rodgers.
He's a bad
He is that.
man.
He is that. There's no doubt
Period.
about it. And his numbers say that. And, he's a talented guy, a gifted guy.
There is no quarterback in NFL history that I would rather have
Agreed.
than Aaron Rodgers.
Agreed.
Well, I think a lot of people will agree with you there, Stephen A.
A lot, but not everyone. Coach, very good to see you. We'll see you on NFL Live a little
take
bit
Eli?
later. Yeah, Eli. Obviously.
Eli.
LeBron.